So to me, the most exciting capability is something that we touched briefly on in this paper, but will become increasingly important over the next years, is that it learns structured models and it can then leverage those structured models for downstream tasks. So we have not just a distributed representation of objects across a bunch of weights entangled with other objects, but we have actually 3D structured models of objects that Monty can then use for tasks like to figure out where to move to disambiguate two objects. This is something we show in the paper, that Monty can use its models to move intelligently and quickly resolve its hypotheses and test its hypotheses. But you can imagine in the future to use those also to figure out how to manipulate the world, figure out how to grasp an object, figure out how to change the state of an object. So I think that's the most exciting part to me.
If I had to pick, would be just the kind of combination of continual learning capabilities with the efficiency of learning, because those are kind of two really challenging problems that if you kind of solve both of those, unlock all kinds of new capabilities. Because on the one hand, you have the problem of kind of catastrophic forgetting and being able to kind of carry your representations into the future. But even if you solve that, if it costs an enormous amount of compute and energy and potentially data access to kind of retrain the model and learn something new, then that's going to severely limit your ability to actually leverage that continual learning. So the fact that Monty kind of gets both of those two things sort of from the get-go, I think is really exciting.
I just realized that recently, if you take a laundry list of all the criticisms that people make of current AI and all the problems you have with deep learning at the moment, you get a bunch of big things like the efficiency and catastrophic forgetting and not being interpretable and requiring lots of data and vulnerable to adversarial attacks, and so on. And Monty essentially addresses all of these issues. And we didn't look at these issues one by one and try to figure out point solutions to them, but instead we started from the brain and how the brain learns and represents information. And the solution we took from there turned out to solve all of these issues.